Welcome you all to my channel. Myself Kunja Desai. We are going to begin our new academic year 21-22. First of all, let me congratulate you all for completing your 10th standard. I am going to take two main subjects, that is accounts and business organization, the most important subjects of the commerce stream. You are going to give maximum exams of these subjects, and these subjects you have to learn to proceed for any future commerce options you are going to opt, either CA or your cost company secretary or cost accountancy or any BBA, MBA, whatever you are going to do. These two subjects are going to be there in your academic career. Today we are going to begin with the first chapter, that is nature, purpose and the scope of business. This is a subject BO in that chapter number 1. Now, what is business? What is activity? How the activities are conducted? And what is the importance of all these activities in our life? That is what the general web of the chapter today we are going to see here with the help of a chart. We know that there are number of activity human does. Early in the morning, from as you wake up, you do the brushing of teeth. You start your activity from that incident till the end of the day. You go to bed. You always pray and then go to bed. Means human do so many activities. Your parents are doing, you are doing, your grandparents are doing. So activity means any deed which a human is doing in his lifetime. Now these activities are classified into two categories: economic activity and non-economic activity. Few activities we are doing to earn some money, source of income, to fill our stomach and to eat our bread and butter and to manage finance for our livelihood. So economic activity means the activity which you have to do compulsorily for your survival, to support your family, to give the support to your parents, and for our life we need some source of income which provided by the economic activity. Opposite to that, you have the non-economic activity. Always we are not doing everything just for the sake of money. We also need a mental peace. We also need a self-satisfaction. We also want to do something for society, for the nation. We want to do something for the charity purpose. So those activities which you are doing for the not having a motive to earn profit, but for your self-satisfaction, service to the mankind, what you are doing for your own satisfaction, to meet your need of love and the feelings and social service and service to country and all. When the teachers are teaching, giving education students at a free of cost without any charging fees, going to be a non-economic activity. That is the self-satisfaction motto to be fulfilled. In the non-economic activity, you have no risk, no uncertainty. You are doing it for your pleasure. For an example, Lata Mangeshkar is doing riyaz for her singing abilities and to maintain it. That is to be called a non-economic activity. So non-economic activity come to an end as soon as we have learned and got the knowledge about what the non-economic activity here. Only for this much reference you need knowledge, information of non-economic activity. We are going to proceed only with the economic activity. Economic activity classified into three: profession, business and employment. In this chapter we are going to learn word each with its meaning, characteristics, advantage, limitation and all. So the professionals, you have heard the word, that is what the chartered accountant, that is the lawyer, that is the doctors, all are the called professionals. They are different from others. They have acquired a special skill and knowledge, and they have registered themselves with an association running that particular profession. So in detail we will learn later on. Business, any economic activity with an intention to earn profit, going to be called an business, economic activity. no profit. Here, intention is to earn profit. The basic difference is this. Employment. Those who are not doing profession, neither doing business, but they are doing job with a fixed contract. They are ready to serve with the terms and conditions and the contract which is mentioned. So they are working under some institution, under some particular business unit, and they are ready to serve without taking any much of risk and uncertainty. So that is what employment. So employment and profession, again we will study later on, meaning, character and all. Business classified into three categories: trade, commerce and industry. Trade, buying and selling of goods and service, goods are to be called as a trade. Trade can be done as an, you can say, internal trade and international trade. Internal trade further can be said as a wholesale or a retail trade. International trade can be called, you may do as an import, export, re-export. The meaning and all we will see later on, and in up to 10th standard also you have learned this. Now the commerce. Commerce is a mixture of trading activity of goods and plus the allied services. That allied services are added into this, that is known as a commerce. So what the auxiliary services? The banking, the transport, the finance, the insurance, the warehousing, the transportation. When you join these two all together, become your commerce. We are going to study further. Industry. The naturally available form you are converting into the usable utility form as per the requirement of the customer, become an industry. Industry types are there. You have primary industry, secondary industry and tertiary industry. Again, in the next class we will be learning in detail. So this manner, the rough or the idea that what is the chapter and how we are going to begin with. So in next class we will concentrate with the business as a main first important term of economic activity. Thank you. Keep on learning, join the class, be regular and enjoy. Any doubts you have, you write in the comment section, like the class, subscribe the channel for getting all the updates of every class and every chapter. Thank you.